Like most map makers, my story begins with Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, everyone has this story. I'm telling you, everyone has this story, okay? You know, you're young, you're about 13 like I was. You and your friends get into D&D and you go, you know what? We have no idea what we're doing. Why don't we dedicate heaps of our time to making maps, models, and irrelevant things for our game? And we were all into it, obviously, you know. I remade one of the first dungeons in the entire game. Cragmore Hideout. This is the starter thing everyone gets. Okay? Pretty cool. And it was my first taste of map making. My first taste. I enjoyed it so much that I got hooked. I'm telling you, I got hooked, bro. Look how much detail's in this. Look how much detail. This took hours. I remember doing this. It took hours. Anyhow, over to the next map. Then, as a little taste, I started to move on to other maps. So here we got Fall Prison. Now, these are just encounter maps, but, you know, it really kind of opened my mind. Again, though, look at this. I did the stupid freaking detailing. What am I doing, bro? And here. But I basically just kind of got hooked on doing these dungeon maps. This one, in my opinion, is not that great. Fall Prison is pretty good. But again, it's kind of just a one-time use thing. More just for fun, in my opinion. I even made like the Eldritch Tomes library. Woo! But all that previous stuff was kind of just beginner level, like doing nothing. This is where it all began. Actual maps, like actual towns that people could explore. Not just one-time use things. We have Axfall. Axfall, my first ever map making thing. We got the quarry, you know, we got the town. Pretty good layout. Weird though, I kept doing these triangle buildings. Like, what was I thinking, bro? Triangle buildings? I don't know, man. Anyway, Greywood is probably my most proud one. Like, one I'm most proud of. Check this out. Like, I feel like the amount of detail is unmatched in any of my other maps. You can look anywhere and there's like, you know, crazy detail, bro. Oh yeah, all that's a big tree. See that outline? That's a big tree, bro. I spent a lot of time on this. A lot of time. Anyway, we've got Tamor. This is the one I'm working on right now. Why am I getting puffed out? Anyway, it's the one I'm working on right now. And it's got a lot of lore behind it. A lot of lore. Really excited to make it. I actually really want to make it in Minecraft. Don't know if that's ever going to happen. But that would be really cool. That would be sick, honestly. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. Could stream it. That might be cool. And then we got Dagon Crater. Yeah, blank map that could go anywhere. But it's a big crater with a city in it. Pretty cool. And finally, the world map. Now, the world map is quite noobish, in my opinion. You can see it's like, there's just all these point of interest that are scattered around, you know, quite the noob level stuff, but you know, it was really fun. And guess what? Every map I've ever made is in the world map. For example, right here in the Salt Bright is Greywood town or city or whatever. Over here, that's Tamor right there, that little town guy. And up here, that's Axfall. Right here's Dagon Crater. So it's cool. It's like, you're building a world in a world, and then even the dungeon maps are from the towns. Fall Prison is from Axfall, you know? It all links up. That's the bit that made it so enjoyable to me. So that's kind of my map making thing. I know it was like a rant for like 4 minutes, but guess what? It's not over. I promise you it's not over.